discretion. Because I can't hear myself, but I did turn down the echo. I just feel like, man, you're 1 in 1 billion. Do you not know your worth? People don't realize your worth, and they always try to put you down because they're jealous, and that's why. But I think you know your worth. And you gotta stand by what you believe in, especially if you're a woman. Anyways, this is what I was feeling, and this is what I was channeling. And we're gonna get down with the oracle first, and then we're gonna go into the tarot and maybe some charms. I'm having a rough night tonight, so you guys can help me too as I clear the energy here for all of us. And I clear the energy. Christ's sake, hold on. And so, God and goddesses of the night and Nyx of the light and of the dark, please clear the fog and fear and bring the answers clear and near for my collective. And I thank you, manifesting wealth, good health, love, prosperity, friendships. Here's my little familiar, Salem, and then now just who got on my back right now is Ozzy. He thinks he's a sugar glider, dude. I swear to God. Anyways, and I also feel like your name could be Isaac, Isaiah, Isis. It's like the Lord will guide you always, and remember that. This is in Isaiah 2:11. This is the 5th house of how you take care of your home, the 8th house of rebirth. Maybe you're doing your renovation, and in the 11th house of self-reflection, maybe it's your bathroom, or your kitchen, or your, filling your bathrooms. Anyways, and maybe your master bedroom. And in your first house of self-love. So, it's just, then we bless this place with all your might divine of the light. That Salem, it's a good thing she just weighs 1 pound. Anyways, hi you guys. Hi. Anyways, let's start with some oracle. Ha 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 ha. Okay. What's that about? Please don't ha ha my other viewers. Sorry, dude. I just don't know who I could trust. And I feel like you're having the same issue. So let's start with this oracle. Connection. Stay connected with others. Nature and the universe. I feel like you're a believer of energy. And you do stay connected. See? You know you're not supposed to even be up here. Girl. Discovery, yeah. Yeah, so through this sacred pause and stillness, this awareness and breath, it's the world rearranging itself for you, not around you, but for you. You are the star. Keeping up appearances, acting like everything is okay because you have to. Even when you discover new things, new treasures within, and want to follow your passion, or maybe date someone that's in a different bracket or whatever. I don't know. Let's see. Greatest universal wisdom is full of wisdom, seeking its guidance, this grace in the universe's blessings. Open your heart to receive it. You've got to receive this love, this awareness, you know, the fact that the world is rearranging itself for you in stillness, in a sacred pause through a connection. I don't know if you know who this connection is yet. It could be one or two. It could be 3 or 4. Let's see. I don't even think you know. Yeah, rumor has it. Flying in your circle. Yeah, rumors flying in your circle about something. Something. Maybe it's a love thing. I feel more because why would people be like that? Authentic vibes. To find someone who resonates with your authentic vibes. So it is. It's about someone that you could be with. Let's see. In harmony. And you could sing in harmony. And you could be a musician. It's beautiful. A melody and relationship. That's authentic. Wow. Okay. So let's see. Okay. In this warm surrender, you have to accept and trust and the universe. You know, and whatever you do, do it for the glory of God, because 1 Corinthians 10:31. Okay. People you will disappoint left and right. You do it for your divine, your higher power, whatever you want to call them. You're all accepted. Here's a safe place. I feel like this was a letter sent or something in the 10th house of how others look at your public career. The 3rd house of family and the 1st of self-love. Okay. In accepting and trusting and having relief in falling into yourself and not falling apart. And so you want to fill this empty space like a puzzle and a possibility where silence isn't absent, it's potential. And this is what you lack in the woman that you seek or the man that you seek. Yeah. Okay, acceptance. It's like being accepted for who you are and having an opinion. Okay, this others of yourself is welcoming new opportunities. You know, this whisper of calm, harmony again, breath, brace, let quiet be your teacher. Yeah, meditation, I feel like you could spend a lot of quiet moments. Like you guys could talk to each other with your eyes, not even say a word. Like that's a love that is divine. Embracing new beginnings. I feel like you're ready to embrace these new beginnings of nurturing. This could be Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. Um, Nurturing, yeah. Pisces, Cancer. Um, and just breathe, you know. Let the divine be your teacher. Let's see. Rhythm, acceptance, again, acceptance. So this is all about acceptance and making the best out of it. It's not too late. Life moves in spirals, not lines. Remember that. And that's universal wisdom. So I feel like you have a lot of different questions that, you know, like to be answered. And the golden thread, destiny, unity, meaning everything you touch becomes a part of your return. So it's like maybe you have your own, as I was saying about this being a safe space, but maybe you have your own business. Yeah, I feel like you have your own business. Pay yourself. In a safe space of a place where you can truly be yourself and feel at peace. And this release, safe space, unity, love, helping another. Maybe you have a nonprofit. Between heartbeats, I feel like definitely rhythm awareness. Now you are a musician, rhythm. You could be a guitar player. You are safe in the pause, in between moments, and you always will be. But maybe this other person you're interested in isn't. Maybe that you're friends with, or you were friends with, or whatever. But too loud to listen. Yeah, maybe this person feels like you don't have time to listen, or just understands you're exhausted. Maybe from it's your work or something, and is aware and has her own awareness and her own pressure or their own pressure and the silence and something to say. So it's like if they had something to say, look how she has her head down. Would it matter anyway? You know, in this joint evolution of others growing together and supporting each other, it's like, yeah, you don't need to be around people that don't support you. And what was I saying? And being a safe space. Maybe this place on this channel is your safe space. And if that's the case, well, I'm grateful and I'm glad you think that way. Thank you guys. Let me look at the comments real quick. Hi, J Rose. How you been? I love it when it rains. Okay. Wow. Congratulations, J Rose, on your baby boy. Congratulations. I'm glad you're okay on the kidneys. You're on antibiotics, probably the doctor gave you. That's good. Welcome, February. I'm your gal. I'm your one and only pal. I'm here when you need me. a whole lot of content, so you'll never run out. Kind of classic funny content. But welcome, welcome, welcome. Help me reach so I could do private readings and other perks by 1,000. I need 1,000 subscribers, so please subscribe, like, and share, and get the word out there, and help me share the message, share the video of the floating straws on this video, on this channel, I mean. Please, and help me get that out. And you just cut it up in half and in 4 equal parts, and it's really easy before you throw it away. That's good, so you could take care of the baby. Yes. Good. You're gonna get a lot of help. You're gonna get a lot of help. But if they start like trying to play parents, I would leave. You know what I mean? Yeah. And make it clear to them, like, I don't need your help right now. But if you're gonna do this, this is my boundaries. You need to set boundaries in every relationship. In this relationship, you do. And let them know and let it clear so they take you seriously. J Rose. And congratulations on the baby boy. I knew it was a baby boy. Did you name him? What's his name? Wait, it starts with an A. Alejandro. Alejandro. No? ¿Cómo se llamas? Little baby. So cute. I bet he has a lot of hair. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations, Sharon. So here we go. Shit. Sorry, y'all. This is crazy. Okay. So basically, yeah. In this cosmic energy, you're transforming. You transformed, J Rose. You went from, being a baby in the cocoon, out of the cocoon, and beautiful butterfly, transforming in this evolution. That's awesome, dude. But look, you're exhausted, pressure, awareness, even silence has something to say, and you're down. It's like you need to let your parents know what's up and set boundaries. These people that want to nurture you. Let them know, I don't need your help, but if you want to help, these are the boundaries for what they try to pull with the girls. And be serious about it. Honestly. Abundance is on your way, J Rose, in every way. How can you not fall in love with a little baby like that? Did Daddy come see yet? Did Daddy come see yet? I'm just curious. That's awesome. I think Daddy's gonna come around. Yep, you're gonna get all your wishes and your desires. It's just effed up if he wasn't there, but I feel like he was. Someone was there with you. So, that's good. Oh my gosh. So beautiful, a new life. This is beautiful. I love it. I'm glad you're okay too, because you were having health problems, She Rose. I was getting like gallbladder someone, and it was you with the kidney thing. That's crazy. I should have came online and did that. Did I do that? Was it yesterday's message? I'm not sure. Amen. Like, seriously. I'm gonna be. That's awesome. But don't let them do. Oh. Yeah, so just be careful because someone might have hidden motives. Like I was saying, set boundaries with every relationship. Don't overthink to do it, and it's like don't trust them without setting boundaries first. And these emotions tangled up and leading to overthinking because it's not good or healthy for you if they don't want to support you in growing. Well, then they don't need to be around you, you know? Um, yeah, gentle integration, embodiment, wholeness, heading, not fixing, remembering your shape, and curiosity begins in intuition, intuitive. You wander before you doubt. You should never doubt. Never, never doubt intuitive. Mm-mm. Intuition, you see that shit. I know you did. That's crazy, huh? But yes, and so I thank you, Spirit, for giving me the clarity. Inner conflict, look, a conflict, the decision making being difficult. A decision making. You don't want no more bullshit in your life and anxiety and, non-rest. And not every thought deserves your attention. Not even this person. Remember that. Intuitive, you know. It just seems like everybody is so greedy and has it out for themselves. They don't give a fuck about anybody else but themselves. And it's just sad, you know. And it's like, really? Why does it gotta be this way? But it is, sadly. Mixed signals. These signals are unclear and confusing. This guy's giving you mixed signals. Maybe baby daddy. Or someone like that. Softness infinitely feels like quiet, not thunder, you know. This time, eternity. Maybe you're thinking, this transformation is gonna change. This man, but a leopard don't change its spots. A jag don't change its rosettes or spots. Um, a leopard don't. Didn't I say that? Yeah. Anyways, and you gotta turn this lemon into freaking lemon meringue pie from scratch. You know what I'm saying? You got this shit. I know you do. I'm glad you're resting and I'm glad you're getting the help that you need. Yeah, quiet contentment, simple companion brings you peace and satisfaction. This person that was giving you a cold shoulder, distancing themselves from you, dissatisfaction. Yeah, because the baby is here. And don't let them make you overthink, though. You know what I mean? Follow your intuition. And just know, you know? Um, the sacred balance, this harmony, the duality, your peace, your bridge between opposites, they flow, you know? So let it all just flow together. Whole again. Self-trust, union, calm, being the calm in the storm. You were never lost. You were only learning to return. Never lost. You were never lost. Only learning to return. See, you are the light. You are the illumination. This is the clarity read of love. You don't chase light because you are the light. Remember that, collective. You don't chase it because you are the light. You are the diamond in the rough. And that's just how it is. You know what I'm saying? You are the light. You don't have to chase this bullshit. It's just crazy in the way people can be at times. Huh. Yeah, I just really feel like just be careful of this person in your safe space because you have a lot of different opportunities right now. And I feel in the 6 or 7 of Cups of um, just choosing the right way to go and for you and the kids and maybe accept a little help while you heal. But I wouldn't take these people seriously. I wouldn't let them in like before because, like I said, they're not going to change. And it's saying this in the cards. And they're being quiet about it right now. But, only babies are so babies once. So that's good. This could lead to a better result. This reading could lead to a better understanding so that you could change the future to lead to a better result. But know that you need to set your boundaries with your safe space, and you are the clarity and love within. It doesn't matter what you believe, you are their mother. They aren't their mother. You know what I'm saying? And if they're going to try to create some crazy shit, then they don't need to be in your life. That's all I got to say about that. Pointing in on J Rose for a minute. Thank you, welcome, subscribe, like, and share. Hit the button up there. Thank you for being a part of this soul vibing tribing journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys give me purpose and allow me to help. And I really love it. I love helping people. And thank you to all my veterans and all the public workers that put their life on the line so that we can live in harmony and have some kind of order. So thank you for all those people, especially our troopers, dude, especially our veterans. And remember, the only legacy anybody has to leave is celebrity status to poor status is the legacy of kindness. Even some people don't even know who celebrities are, some celebrities, because they're too quiet. Sometimes it's what you don't do that hurts the worst. It's better to take a risk than no risk at all, because that's not living, not taking a risk at something, of course. But don't let one experience ruin every experience, and don't compare it to every experience either, because that's not going to do any good. That's what you need to do by in action of the Sword and Oracle card I have of letting the past go. And stop bringing the past. Yeah, these bridges of differences, stop bringing the past in. It's stifling your growth. And so through these unspoken desires, unexpected inner desires, needs or emotions, I feel Leo now. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Yep. Leo. Some kind of friendship, cherishing a friendship that you are friends with, Leo. Maybe you look at this person as family, this person that has insight, the fruit of wisdom, that keeps learning with an attitude of gratitude, this Leo. Has compassion and warmth of the soul, and actually is a giver to others and does a lot for others, and isn't really recognized for her philanthropy. So honestly, at Cosmic Wifey, yeah, her philanthropy. So wisdom comes from experience and reflection. So just remember that. Everybody, when it comes to insight and following your balance and intuition, you could be seeing a lot of, it came in the reverse. So you could be seeing a lot of like shooting stars, feathers, um, things that would remind you of the scale, you know, is a sign of prosperity. Look, and hard work and love for living, you know, it's quietness that reveals the rush and the emptiness, anyways. So I feel like you're depleted. Yeah, you need to gain your strength right now. You have the attitude of gratitude, so you're going to go a long way. Because you're not going to be hanging out with these bad influences. This is a thing of the past. The past. Okay, so be grateful for every moment and keep a heart for gratitude. And I feel like something in your life is going to keep you in check, you know, with that attitude of gratitude. A door that was open and an awakening, a need, a sign, just a step, you know, a destiny. It could be a destiny between you and someone, even maybe a baby, a completion, serenity, love. You are the place where you've been seeking. Return to self in the first house of self-love. Okay, and 11th of reflection. Ego check. Okay, this is Leo, the sun. Leo rules the sun. So this is cognitive mind. This is like Messiah complex. This is like, don't be too egotistical when it comes to talking with someone that you're interested in, because it just comes across weird. You know, like, yeah. Try not to be too egotistical. With all that testosterone. Yeah. In reflection, what was I saying? And a new perspective. Okay, all is forgiven and forgotten already and rewoven. So you don't have to worry about it. As far as things will just make you stronger, a new perspective, because you reflected in the 11th house in meditation and motion and reflection, like reflected in the 11th house of truth. This feeling that carries a message of return through what? Your confidence in your worth and abilities. What we were just talking about, your worth. And you said, oh no. Or you're thinking you're not worth it, but you're fucking worth it. And I'm communicating this shit to you to understand that through connection, you are fucking worth it. And it doesn't matter. You're worth it. Alright? This ain't breaking news or revelation. You're fucking worth it. Don't let this shit drift apart. You know? Even if you have to drift apart from someone that doesn't have your grounding or your best interest. It could be an earth sign of Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. You know, there's the memory of ancestry or whatever, a phase, a season. Okay, a noise isn't you, but overwhelming identity. You know, the silence beneath the storm. Be calm. Be calm in that, in this oneness and unity and grace and fragments. We're always one story. You know that through being a person that's an inventor, a person that creates. I feel like you have many muses, inspirations everywhere. Public exposure, private matters could be exposed, like, so you're a private person, okay. Unspoken understanding and deep connection, a trust, because you trust your intuition, the universe that guides you. A trust. And a brave trust. Unknown bravery trust. Through your steps. Someone to grow with in a journey, trusting each step. You know, soft return, homecoming, peace, being breath brings you closer to yourself everywhere. What was I telling you about being in that supportive circle? You have to get away from everybody else and get in that supportive circle. People who truly care and support you. That's the whole point of this message. Even if you are someone of status, it's like you're around people that really don't support you. Maybe they underestimate you. Like when I was 20 and I did hair, I always had to earn, well, I was a woman too, so I always had to earn my respect, but they always underestimated my skills, and I've been doing it already for years. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, by the time I was 25, people underestimated me until they sat in my chair, but they gave me this hardest time because I was younger, you know, and then the idiots I was with didn't want me to succeed, obviously, or my shop would have freaking succeeded, for one. And it could have helped a lot more people there, like I did before. So, this is my way of helping. I wouldn't have started this channel, though, if I didn't lose my, you know, my shop. I wouldn't have started this channel. I wouldn't have, you know, done none of that. So it's kind of cool because I got to bring my spirituality out and with you guys. I had no idea they had channels like this when I first started it. I was like, I did music. And I only had so much equipment, you know, and it was very raw. But I did it so I wouldn't forget my songs, because I never recorded my own songs. It's always someone else's songs. So, yeah, it gave me a chance to really rawly record my songs because of lack of equipment. And they can be polished a lot. But anyways, I have a friend of me that thinks he's better than me and everybody, so take it. I don't give a shit. You know what I'm saying? This is my thing, that's your thing. This is my first thing, that's your first thing, and that's how it is. And that's how it was told to me the other day, and I was like, cool, whatever. You know, there's no reason to be a dick. And I feel like someone has BD energy in your life as well, too. For some reason, it's just like, what the fuck is wrong with people these days? Huh? This came out, and like I was going through this oracle deck earlier. This came out. Truth, expression, new perspective, seeing the truth clear, action, honesty, communication. Yes, yes, yes. Inner child healing, wounded coping mechanisms, learned behavior, self-discovery. I feel like there's no problem with having your inner child. You know, I feel like you're looking for unconditional, loving, giving, and receiving affection, falling in love. And that's what you want. Someone of a Gemini, Aquarius, a Libra. Okay, starting over, soul growth, clearing new intentions. So when you get with this person, yeah, this air energy, I feel of a star energy of Aquarian. You're gonna like have a retreat and have this self-care with each other, a nostalgia, making memories. And this is your soulmate. And this is your soulmate. You would have never guessed, I know. A wish fulfillment, a success, an achievement, a happy outcome, structure, foundation, building foundation and balance. Wow, that's something you never had, collective. Slow and steady forming. Maybe you did slow down. Um, masculine energy, of course. So, sigmatic masculine energy, this masculine testosterone, okay, logic, confident, assertive, protective, wounded, controlling, aggressive, and egoic. So, like I said in ruling the sun of Leo, okay, don't be egoic. Check yourself. Don't be egoic when it comes to this person wanting to have their own child. Like, you know? How, I mean, what if they didn't have a childhood? This feminine energy. This feminine energy never had a childhood. And she's an intuitive, a nurturer, someone creative, wounded, insecure, and has been victimized. Okay? Like, if she didn't have PTSD before, she fucking does now because of all the bullshit. You want to talk about structure. Alright? An unexpected storm, you know, of destruction and conflict, an unforeseen change, maybe in a person or someone that was a friend or a client, or this sudden news, just like finding out who this real masculine energy is like, I don't know, it's like, nurture and protect. I don't feel like this person wants to take care of you. It's another masculine energy. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But they're negative, and you don't want that. And this is this Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Fate, evolution, finding life path, karmic challenges and rewards. Yeah. It's a Virgo, I feel. Yep, not happening. Not gonna happen with a reunion. Soulmate, fated partnership, a connection, past returns. This is an air energy. Past returns for feminine. That is actually suffering. Maybe physically. I feel physically. Not just physically, I feel like mentally, because people took advantage of this person when she was the most vulnerable and needed the person the most. This intuitive, this person that already knows the truth of emotions and fear and deceit, but things that they don't appear in these karmic completions of travel and fulfillment. This gets the success of the world of the new cycle. This is like the world card of the fixed energies of Scorpio, Aries, and Aquarius. What was I saying of the star? This intuitive, this Pisces energy of the moon, of wealth. Maybe an unexpected wealth as well, but the world knows about you some way. What was I saying? You're a superstar, you're a star, you're a celebrity, or you have some kind of following on the internet with the same belief systems. You know, you're not going to conform when it comes to bullshit beliefs, and you've had your awakening. You've found your flow and stability. You could be a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces. This is like definitely like showing that now in stability. stressful choice and chaos, trying to balance and juggle. It's just you're the one to forgive, if anything. And not this Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Guilt wants you to speak their heart, compassion, emotion, confession. This person is like into higher self, thinks they're God and Sun, energy of ego and awakening. Yeah, and creates hurt. Yeah, says awful things. Look, it's coming up. And now you're guarded and closed off and resistant and self-defensive, like wounded warrior. I feel like that's how you feel. And no one knows. This feminine energy. Yeah. Looking for a new life, a fresh start, rejuvenation, and everything just went to fucking hell. And a crisis and a sacred in creativity and just trying to renewal. It's like, not today, like Cosmic Wifey says. It's like, not today is every day for me, because it's like, if I get a fucking live in, I'm lucky. You know what I'm saying? The dream, the messages, I'm the messenger, okay? Telepathy, communication, astral travel, spirit guides, and signs. This, what was I saying? About trying to get the gosh darn thing across, you know, Taurus, Libra energy. An offer was made of romance, love, beauty, creativity, and of the arts, wealth, harmony, attraction. An offer was made. Someone's dream, to have someone's dream come, I feel an air energy. Maybe two in air energy. Someone is not separated anymore. They're back together with who they were before. Longing, abandoned, divorced. Someone that was divorced is now back together with someone or talking to them on a regular. In this heartbreak and grief and broken dreams, I feel like your person is talking to someone else behind your back or doing something behind your back, and it's creating this block and this guard and no communication and very uncomfortable and just like a very sad. I'm getting a very sad, because you could have anybody you want. You could have wish fulfillment. You could, you know, because you're a person that loves yourself, but this other person doesn't. Yeah, this Sagittarius energy is coming into action. Look, expansion, growth, pursuing passions, adventures, new opportunities, and fortune wants to hook up with you because of the self-love and self-reflection, and sees this and wants you to be not just their queen, but their princess. Not just a priest. They don't want you to have to be a priestess anymore. They don't want you to have to. They will like treat you like no other. It's a Sagittarius. What was I saying? Leo, Aries earlier. I'm telling you, self-love and Jupiter. It's a fortune. This is your fortune. This self-love. This person in action. You're gonna end up marrying a fucking fear sign. I don't like saying that word, but yeah, when it comes to this person in a situation, that's with the karmic partner, a frenemy, and some other people with some other obligations, someone with that has self-deception, no self-control, and doesn't make wise choices in their own temptation. And this is clarity and truths for you, collective, and seeing things for intuitive truths. Yes, you are not as important as you fear, as you think you are to this person. It's an illusion. Yeah, an illusion creates anxiety. Yeah, and you overthink and a negative outlook always because of this. It's not a mutual feeling. Right there, it's not mutual. They're more into their own addiction than they are in you. And this summer card, this is Leo Sagittarius, what was I saying? Leo Sagittarius Aries. Okay, activity, goals, progress, life, worst energy, new pet terms like boundaries. When it comes to this new spark, you're gonna end up marrying a fucking Aries Leo. And it's gonna be like for the rest of your life. Yes, it is. Preparation, putting in the work. It's like, yeah, this is a collective reading. Look, and then is spring mode here. I'm trying to think again what spring mode is. An air energy, so that would be autumn. And that would be of autumn. I feel like this person gives you a lot of compliments and doesn't have to apologize. In self-reflection, they are too into the same beliefs as you in this soul-searching, deep introspect of a Herman energy void. Period with the evaluation. Okay, I get it. What was I telling you? Hermit energy. Hermit card is the Virgo. What was I telling you? Yes, with this air energy. It's like guarded now, closed off, ready Aquarian. Yeah, sabotage, control of trust. Why do you think there's trust issues? If things didn't happen, there wouldn't be trust issues with this Virgo. Yeah. So conflicts, mood swings, manipulations, taking advantage, control. Yeah, this is why you don't have trust issues. Yeah, receptivity, open up, generosity, gifts, assistance. It's like you're a generous person, but this other person is a taker. And this other person's like a swinger. And you're not. You're a vanilla. You're like a vanilla. You're like a monogamous relationship. This person is into others, whether it's swinging, porn, or whatever it is. But is it worth the abundance? Is it really? Or are you waiting for your abundance to get the fuck out? This is in gifts and celebrating a promotion, an opportunity, a successful venture, an abundance, a windfall of money that's going to help you be independent and do what you need to do for once. Finally, for fuck's sakes, yeah, control with this Virgo. Control. Disharmony, always doing triggers, conflict, competition, lies, arguments, maybe false reports, harsh communications, always like this because of jealousy. What was I telling you? Passion. Jealousy, passion, also in an Aries, Leo, Sag, also in more of an Aries, Leo, new starts and attraction and creation desires. This your person could be probably taught. If they're not texting you, they're texting someone else. If they're not with you, they're with someone else or doing something else. And if they treat you like shit, like they don't need you, that's why. And this is desire, venture, because of an addiction, a venture or job or an action. Maybe they're getting action with a B, job. Okay, damn Mercury retrograde. So definitely, it's all over passion. Passion, passion, passion. But you are going to end up marrying a fucking... Look, passion, lust, anger, attraction, vitality, action. These fears of disharmony. Yeah, again, sun, strength. I'm telling you, empowerment, the chakra opening, compassion, happiness, truth, and revealed. Finally, your happiness is coming. For fuck's sake, finally it's coming. The sun card is happiness. Okay? And tarot. But when we talked about planets, it's ego, it's Messiah complex, it's someone interested in Mars. Maybe you are interested in Mars. Maybe you are an inventor. Maybe you are an engineer. Maybe you are a scientist. Let me see. Happiness. It ended on happiness and began with truth. But see, it's not the truth or the happiness. That's the easiest part. It's the every fucking thing in between. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when it comes to spirit guides and assistants, you're not listening to your spirit guides like you should. In synchronicities, you're not paying attention to the numbers, the feathers. You're not remembering. Remember, your ancestors lived through you. Okay? And they have not forgotten you. They've been protecting you, if you want to make that clear. Yeah, you guys. So it's just, yeah, freedom. Freedom, freedom. Uranus. Okay, so here we go with Saturn. Scorpio again. And Uranus. Leap of faith, a breaking free, a new cycle, fast changes, new direction. You're taking a new direction fast. Yes, you are this water energy. This water energy from the west that has not came out yet. Or it could be your spirit guide that will put out this like a good negotiator. You know why? Because this person that overthinks and worries and fears and has not your best interest, okay, cannot stop your wheel of fortune and your karmic cycles. It shows that right there. Your divine intervention, your divine detours is for a reason. For your strength in Leo. I really feel this. You're an air sign. You're either going to marry an air sign or a Leo Sagittarius Aries sign in strength. Fortune, happiness, truth, fate. Gratitude, abundance, proactivity, tranquility, and success is what's going on in the present. No matter how bad it is for you right now, you're grateful. When you know it could be that much better, you're grateful. Which is a good attitude to have, no matter what. Because not everything lasts forever. What was I fucking saying about karma? What goes around comes around. It's the balance. It's weighing things out. It's cause and effect. Choices. That is physics. That is philosophy. That's physics. That's cause and effect. Science, right there, wants to make things right. If you do karmically, that would be best for you, because what goes around comes around. Masculine energy that's actually, I don't know, not so reliable. Got a lot of karma coming your way, whether it's bad or good. Let's see what happens. Doesn't look like it's too good for you. For their feminine, it's good. For the feminine. Yeah, until death tear us apart. What was I telling you the other day? You're going to be with this person for a long time. Or I was just telling you earlier, in Saturn, restricted adversaries and structures, karmic lessons learned in these maturities. Be careful not to be confused through the illusions of not seeing clearly, through their addictions and their fantasy and their escapism, because that's what they choose before you. So don't be confused. If you're confused, know that it's just an illusion they're putting a front in front of people, but when it's behind doors, look, they can't see clearly their addictions and their fantasy exactly right here. Porn. Porn, porn, porn. Porn leads to other things. Swinger. But don't worry, because Saturn here, yay, Saturn came along. And this is Capricorn energy, okay? So this is discipline, structure, responsibility, restrictedness, boundaries. This is someone, usually with a bad rep, but it's because they push to be their best in structure and self-discipline and responsibility and love and kindness. Unlike other earth energies. So if you're confused about something, no. No, 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 no. No, fam. You already know. Okay. Yeah. You already know. Capricorn. You could be with a Capricorn. It's either going to be a Capricorn or a Sagittarius, Aries, Leo. Because Capricorn keeps coming up. But I feel like no matter who you end up with, you can make things work no matter what. You have that freedom to adapt. You can adapt. Not many people can, but you do. You adapt. Yeah, the purge, the release needs to happen. The surrender, the emotional release. Someone's holding out on you. They could be holding something against you that you're not even doing. It's like this clearing, this walking away. They could be using it as an excuse for their own thing. Yeah, I feel like they feel like they're getting one on you when they do stuff behind your back, which is a lie. And not being honest, and when you're not honest, and when you don't say the truth in the first place, that's a lie. And a lie is cheating, no matter what. Karma is karma. Watching, spying, gathering info, envy. Someone's envious after you. They're trying to keep tabs. Yeah, some kind of commitment, home, marriage, celebration, security, a family foundation is what you're looking for. Divine feminine energy. That's what you're looking for. And I think it's going to end up being with an air energy now. Air or Leo or Sag or Capricorn. And when I say air and then telepathic, spiritual, divine connection came up, and strong soulmate, twin flames. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius of the star. Okay. Family is what you make of it. I feel like you're in distant right now. Yeah. Physical distance right now. Bound. Toxicity. I feel like, yeah, addictions, patterns, trauma bond, stuck in a situation right now. Situationship. Vulnerable. Patterns. All costs blocked heart chakra because it's like You're vulnerable and they're taking advantage of it. I don't like that when they take advantage of my collective. So don't contemplate and make a decision between people's or past. Stay or go. Freaking help the person. It's like if they're going through hell and you're their real friend, then fucking help them. It's like I feel like you've reached out to many people before and they've been contemplating this decision of staying or go or something. I don't know. But I feel like someone that you're not expecting is gonna help you. Someone that you never expect because of your good karma. Feminine energy. Just keep your legs closed if you're a female because it'd be a one night stand, unconventional. And if you're not a whore and into one night stands anymore, then they can go get themselves a 20-year-old. That's what I gotta say about it. Yeah, when you want to confront this out, the node now is confronting Leo, Aries, okay, Sagittarius, and being resistant and fear the new, clinging to the old ways of situations, okay? So remember that, and high vibrations and healing. And feeling unworthy. You feel this person, this Virgo, is making you feel unworthy. Yeah. And then you have definitely Scorpio in your chart. And Pluto and letting go. The Death card, ending resilience, transformation of power. I feel like the Chinese power, the dragon. Pluto's Scorpio rules Pluto. And they don't put up with shit. Oh my gosh, it could be a fucking Scorpio you end up with that knows your self-worth and feels your high vibration. Seeing exactly a Scorpio that you're going to be a soulmate energy union. And these decisions, a proposal from a Scorpio, integration of yin and yang energies. Wow. From a Scorpio, can you believe that? In decisions? That fucking surprised the hell out of me too, because they know that you know your self-worth. And they know your self-worth. I feel like they're in the same business, or their family was in the same business. And I feel like they have an inheritance that they're living off from something that was revolutionary. For some reason, I'm getting inventor all over the place, which I can appreciate. Because I am one too. And you could be a songwriter, you could create things, you could do jewelry, you could come up with something real cool that could really change the environment for the better and help people. Save lives. Family is what you make it, foundation. Just remember that, collective. Wow, we've been through an hour and 10 minutes already. I haven't been able to check the comments yet because the way the phone is set up, passion. Yeah. Family, passion. A desire, a new adventure, an action. Someone that you're never going to expect is going to show up at your door. You would never expect in union a Scorpio. Okay. Um, you would never freaking expect. Memories, missing someone, past life, soulmate, the past, nostalgia, this union. Oh God. Through high vibrations, expectations, memories, and love. No fear from above. A cross that's near. Your love for me, my dear. Abundant, a windfall. I am all. Gift, celebration, promotion, opportunity, successful ventures. Looks good for you, collective. So I'm grateful for you. Attract, passion. Telling you mutual feelings surround someone is like, you could have this passion between this Scorpio energy. Could be a Pisces, Cancer, but I think it's a Scorpio. I'm pretty sure Scorpio showed its face several times tonight. Anyways, should we go into tarot? Just a couple of cards. All right, I'm going to do 3-card spread real quick. And just real quick, and then your reflection card will connect, and we'll go from there. It's a spread I created, the reflection spread. I also created the Wheel of Ages. Okay, so would it be, will it be? Positivity. Through fog and fear. Bring the answers clear and near. Thank you. Next. See, I feel like you made a bad decision, but an investment that's going to actually turn into a good decision, because at least you tried and someone's going to eventually notice. Maybe not as quick as you would if you were money, but they will notice the fact that you do your best. And your quality first. Actually, 4-card spread. Someone not appreciating the moment. They're thinking about the future, the past too much. You need to let go of the past and think of the future. Yes, a new beginning of truths. A clean slate, intuitively. A clean slate. Independent. Your reflection card. You're not feeling very loved or appreciated. But you do, in the first house, appreciate yourself. Tell us more, Spirit, as a reflection card. Oh. Okay. Male Sagittarius. Looking for a priestess. Okay, this is also Cancer energy of being nurturing and honest. So this is, again, the Queen of Cups, but the High Priestess. A male Sagittarius. A masculine, sigmatic. It's like they choose their battles. They're older. Yeah. Definitely their person that is of fame and serious Scorpio energy. They don't have to prove anything. They're famous and make their money. They have a perspective of their own. They're very private. They don't care about being in the spotlight completely. They just care about that dinero and investments and making good investments. And I think that's awesome. Because of their perspective. This serious, romantic, very cute person, Scorpio energy. Something could be changing from a serious relationship or a career because of a perspective. What's changing spirit? Their single life is changing. This is happily ever after. I usually stop at this card, as you guys know. Introverted. Okay, it's a character trait. Greed of others. Hearing about an introvert. Queen of Swords. This male Sagittarius told a Scorpio about you. And they're very wealthy, and they're very serious and romantic and cute, and very cute in their own personality. And happily ever after keeps coming up. I feel like they're closer than you think, but it's just like you keep watering the grass where you're at and following your intuition. Maybe it's for your animals. Maybe it's for your religion. Maybe it's for your spirituality. Not everybody accepts it. So you deal with this immature, emperor, introvert. Okay? And that's why you feel empty. Lovely, right? Yeah, this Scorpio is very handsome. So is this male Sagittarius. But this Scorpio that's going to marry you is a very, very handsome, smart, very smart, high IQ. I'm getting very handsome. He also uses his looks to his advantage. He's an intuitive himself. He's a great businessman because of his intuition. I feel like a family member guided him, an auntie, like mom or grandma figure, or someone like that, guided him or left him a big inheritance. He did something good for his family. He is a good, trusted person. This is his good karma. Look, justice. No. What was I saying? Good karma. Good freaking karma. This Scorpio. Meeting this woman that he never thought existed. First trait, honesty. Through the Queen of Swords. Second trait is looking for in Cups. This person blends in well, and I feel like they are of a leadership role. They have a lot of knowledge and the ability to teach, but people underestimate her. She follows her intuition always. She gives and people take. Right here, greed. Kings. Crazy. Yeah, tower moment. Dealing with this immature emperor, it's ridiculous. This is like you want to jump off a cliff. I don't blame you. I'd want to get on a bike too and drive across the fucking ocean. Anyways, yeah, this air energy is not getting rest like they should. That maybe their doctor told them to get rest. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but also representing Gemini, and it came in this way. So it's honesty. It's honesty of lovers, of the lovers card, which is Gemini card. Honesty from Gemini. Okay? I think they realized the greed. So honesty is coming in. It's like, look what you've been through. You pick your battles. Definitely older. It's like, yeah, you pick your battles. You're older. You're like, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, people just can never agree to disagree, and it's just ridiculous, right? And this is what this person is putting up with. They can never please this Virgo energy ever. Yeah, I'm someone that was supposed to be a partner, like a partnership, or start a bit, like try to start something, I don't know, together, but I think they're going their own ways as far as in their own hobbies. And I feel like they both play music, but I feel like she follows her intuition, he doesn't, but he doesn't want to play music with her because she's better than him, and he doesn't want to admit it. And this is looking away from the truth. Yeah, looking away from certain truths just to keep the peace intuitively. And if you've been seeing feathers anywhere, it's an ancestral sign. No matter which way this card comes, it's like your happiness is not going to be affected, especially when this King 10 of Cups comes into your life. You're going to know exactly where to walk away and let go and not feel like jumping off a cliff because of God's favor again. It might be an orthodox way, it might be a different way of meeting or whatever, but it's like kind of like an emergency way of, and this is a person that is very careful with their money and has great intent when it comes to adventures and helping others. This is why this King of Wands of intuitive has good karma and is going to find the woman of his dreams, his perspective of woman, of happiness. Definitely. But if your dude ain't respecting you, it's because you're doing something guilty behind your back. And that's my experience. That's just how it is. And people do that with pretty women, ugly women, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, your wishes aren't coming true. And you're getting over these aren't even heartbreaks anymore. They're scars. You're used to this bullshit. Because you're done with it. You're done with this feeling. You want to be this again. I don't blame you. And I feel like the Scorpio is going to eventually reveal himself. The unorthodox way. The favored way, but unorthodox. Was I talking about the lovers? This is being two-faced, though. Yeah, looking away from certain things. Two-faced. Knowing that this other person cannot do what they want. They can't. And so they take advantage of them. Take advantage. Since the beginning. A Virgo energy. Yeah. And this is finding the magic within yourself. They have not been supportive towards this at all. Hence, no, this is finding the magic within yourself. Following your intuition. You know, knowing what will bring you happiness. Maybe your time is just to be quiet. Everything happens in seasons. What was I saying about Leo? Now a male Leo energy, though. The way it landed. What was I saying? I'm telling you, and it's almost like, I'm not sure yet how you're going to meet, but you're going to meet an Orthodox, like through a friend of a friend of a friend, and it's going to be like really high. You're a person of the light. Yet a Virgo is keeping you in the dark. There is a male star here. Okay, what was I telling you about this Gemini and their lies? Being two-faced. They could be one way, but another way. Yeah, not getting sleep. Doing whatever the fuck they want. Doesn't matter this other person that they're not grateful for. But a lot of good things are going to happen to this person as this card came in the upright. This subsides the priestess even. This is seeing the truth for what it is. The Two of Swords upside down. Finally, you're seeing the truth, what it is, air energy. I feel like, you're the one inside right now. Because you were humble. You have to be humble before you could be the one inside. But your intent is good and you're humble. You are a humble person. And that's why people talk. It's like they talk about you. And why? Why can't they find something better to talk about? They look at you as like a panther when you're really not a panther, dude. You're a fucking little kitty. And it's like and you're not of wealth. People think that you have wealth, but you're not. And this also is Pisces energy of nurturing, as I was saying about nurturing earlier, and water energy. I feel like you wish for something that happened that you wish you didn't wish for. And you know exactly where you're going with it. As far as this idea of getting married, Empress energy. Someone is not following their intuition in the world as far as success and just going off their emotions. Look at this. Greed. Because they know people can't take off with whatever, and they're grateful. An adventurous, maybe a life path 5, or in the 5th house of how others look at you in your own home of being, are they overwhelmed or not overwhelmed? Okay, in your decisions, what was I telling you about Virgo energy? The Hermit. They are not a wise Virgo. This is someone making music, but it's not that good, and I feel like they feel like it's good. It's like, are you singing someone else's song? Or are you singing to your own song? Are you appreciating the moment for what it is and the beauty of it, what it is, or are you not? Are you celebrating every moment? It doesn't feel like it. Especially if you're a celebrity, you have everything to celebrate. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason not to celebrate. Cheers for enjoying the moment for what it is and following your intuition and transformation. Cheers, and cheers with apple cider. You're not going to have to start over. I feel like investing is going to create balance in the yin and yang. Because this person, this Scorpio, seen this bullshit you've been through. I'm telling you, and things are going to start happening fast. When it comes to being number one, not only that, but a Wheel of Fortune, this is like the jackpot. This is like, the King of the Ten of Pentacles already came out. Do I have to say anymore? Yeah, okay. You can be maybe ugly at times with people, as beauty is within. So remember that. Keep your beauty within. You know, it makes you more beautiful on the outside, as well as don't be one to brush out and follow your intuition. Don't second guess it. I feel like you're second guessing it. Look, the second attribute. The second attribute. Yep. And he's going to be greedy with her. He's the music artist or an artist of some sort. He's going to get her away. A Capricorn? Huh. Telling you it's a Capricorn, Sagittarius, Aries. Leo energy. Could be a Scorpio energy. It's crazy, you guys. Just really, people bother me. They really do. They're intense and evil-willed. It's like, why even try? It's like, they mistake your kindness as a weakness, not realizing that that's the only legacy we have in our higher awakening. Yet, let them test you and see what happens. You know what I'm saying? You're not overwhelmed. It's like that. I'm getting that scene in Fried Green Tomatoes where she runs into the bug and she's like, I have better insurance. Or something. It's like, damn, let's go through the change of life. I feel it, woman. I feel that shit. But I try to be cool. Anyways, I'm 44, so yeah, people's greed. How can people sleep at night? I don't know. Do not know. Crazy. Let me read my comments real quick. Oh my gosh. I'll pray for you, G Rose. Please, there's too many energies on here. I need you to subscribe, like, and share in order to have a private read or smaller group readings. And thank you so much for the perks. And help me reach 1K subscribers out there. And please share the floating straws video. I'm so happy, J Rose, for you. Oh, you're a new male friend, huh? And yeah, that's better for you. Your new male friend. Just take it slow. Slow. I got the ace of, no, it's the 8 of wands. Just take it slow. Don't be in a hurry. You just had a baby. Exactly. You need to heal. Oh. That's right, J Rose. That's the, you are focused on the right path. That's right. Absolutely. Exactly. Good for you, J Rose. This is your boundaries. This is good. I'm so proud of you. Me too. It's been since Easter. It's different. But it's a way of thinking. So it'll be a different kind of buzz, I guess. Being sober, it's a way of thinking. Fuck hurting her feelings. She hurt your feelings. If you have to hurt her feelings, fuck it. She hurt yours. Don't be worried about hurting her fucking feelings when she treated you that way. Say it how it is politely, as long as you're polite. And if you cuss, you're like, that's just the way I talk. She can't say shit. Leo, Moon, Virgo, Sun, Scorpio rising. That's so fucking trippy. Yes, I love that. Oh. Hi, Jinx, too. I'm here, Divine Earth Angel. Hello, sis. Amen. God bless you much. Yes, Jesus, and I love you too. God bless you all in here. God bless you too. Yeah. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. I really, really appreciate it. I really appreciate you liking, subscribing, and sharing. Help me reach 1,000, please, because it'll help me in my independence. As you see me up in my fucking altar, man. Yeah, 20 hours it took me, and some asshole got out of control. So, anyways, it doesn't matter. June, the vibes this June to July. What's the vibes? I don't know. What's the vibes? No, I just did a reading. Did you not listen? Rewind the reading. Or you can find it on YouTube, or you can find it on Facebook later. Threads, X. I leave only my moon energies, zodiac horoscope on Instagram. If you want any private readings, you're gonna have to subscribe, like, and share. I have to reach 1,000 out there. Please share the floating straws trending now, edible straws. If you have to use a straw, use an edible straw. They are eco-friendly and biodegradable. It doesn't mean you have to eat them. It just means they're eco-friendly and biodegradable. Will save indigenous people. Look up the floating straws video on this channel. Okay, and it will show you how to cut them before disposing them in the trash so the machines can collect them. Let's see. Haha, Virgo isn't hiding anything from somebody, from their person. What's your question, Sepide? If he lied to you, can you trust him? No. That's like common sense. And if you have to question it, it means no. And that's just through my own experience, and that's just a no-brainer. No, you can't. I'm sorry. I would never trust him again. Thank you, Deadly Faye. I love you. How you been, you guys? Hi, Deadly Faye. Sorry, I was so into my reading. Hi, Sharon. Welcome. I'm your gal. I'm your one and only pal. I'm your shoulder to cry on when you need someone. And if I'm not here, there's like 3 years of content. And if there's not enough content, there's content creators that I put upon my post, which I created a zodiac horoscope, and it doesn't matter what sign you are, it's the pull of the moon on your energies for the day. So please look that up. It's free, but please subscribe, like, and share. I would really appreciate it. Help me get there. Oh my gosh, this is so crazy, but it's 12:21. Is anybody a Rush fan? Does anybody know what 12:21 means? Okay, thank you. 13:21. I was like, oh my god. That is a great fucking song, dude. Good album. Anyways, yeah, 12:21 was like Neil Peart. He was talking to me. I'm telling you. Was it Alex? Is Alex still alive? I know Getty is. Anyways, they're training this chick drummer. I heard she was pretty good. But Neil, I mean, that's Neil Peart. That was the fucking professor, man. Fucking professor. Okay. 12:21. Oh my god. 12:21 again. This is like, oh my god, I got it. Okay. I would love to see Rush. I can't afford it. I want to see the new chick drummer, dude. I know she probably kicks ass, dude, because being a woman, she has to kick ass, especially Neil Peart, man. Come on. Hello, Isawood. Any Rush fans out there? I'm telling you, they're back on tour. Oh my god, it's just dang. And who did I just see? I seen Judas Priest, Corrosion of Conformity, and Alice Cooper. Dude, was a fucking phenomenal show. Really good show. They just get better with time, so with age. Anyways, that was so crazy. 12:21. That wasn't the first time, dude. That was like the fourth time. It's like a message from heaven from Neil Peart himself. Anyways, I'm a Neil Peart fan. I love Neil Peart, dude. Anyways, because the all-knowing, very knowledgeable Neil Peart read a lot of books, so and wrote most of the lyrics. So, anyways, for 12:21, people don't know that. That's like crazy. Anyways, let's go on. Okay, we are honoring Neil Peart, and we're honoring Alex, and we're honoring Rush. Okay, especially Neil Peart. Especially Neil Peart. He was the baddest ass drummer in the fucking world. That's how I look at it. Although people would say, who is it? What is that drummer? God, I can't think of his name. Anyways, I'm so bad with names. It's just terrible. Let's pull some charms, you guys. I'll pull some charms tonight since we got a little while. Fuck it. Where are you going? I don't know. It's 12:21 still, dude. I can't fucking believe it. I love it. What's up, Neil Peart? I feel like Neil Peart's reaching out to me. Neil Peart, the one-eyed monster. Just kidding. He was faithful to his wife, believe it or not. Yes, good luck with good luck. Yes, dude. This person there's a person on here with this kind of wavy, like short hair. Has fashion sense. Okay, this person is definitely reinvents themselves, and their colors are yellow and like light pink, like of confidence and of heart. What was I saying? Heart chakra. Once a booty call. Twice. This is twice now. We only got serious once. And it's like, happy birthday to somebody. Yeah, I feel like you're going to Mexico. Be careful, sleepyhead. Maybe you should be sleeping and you're not. But you can't have any potatoes with that pain, okay? I feel like you're in a lot of pain, and so am I, collective. Um, yeah, I feel like you have animals. Animals, definitely. Next to you, you're an intuitive, definitely. Again, showing heart. And an empath. And I feel like you wear these big bows in your hair. And this might be your natural color, but you color it light. Yes. I feel like maybe you played piano or keyboards before and no one knew. Or you can mix music. You definitely could dance, so if you could dance, then you get music. And I feel like I don't know what the fuck these are, but this is like definitely a one-eyed monster to me that's just like it don't matter what size it is. BDE. You know what I'm saying? It's not impressive. What's impressive is how you treat people. I feel like every day should be like Christmas and every night on New Year's Eve, quoted by Sade. Okay? So I feel also that you're pagan. I feel like you're a star. And I feel like Christmas is one of your favorite holidays because it's one of mine. I love Christmas, don't you? Isn't Christmas beautiful? Yeah. Look, you wear these teal kind of sandals, I feel like, or teal kind of jewelry, maybe turquoise, and I feel that's like your protection. Maybe you live in Arizona. I feel, yeah, something about daisies. And this is of the communication here, which would be the fifth chakra. And this person is looking to invest in maybe a small business or a channel or something. This person, this like groundhog introvert, I feel like they had a brown cat or they have a cat. They have a different color cat, a white cat, a different kind of tabby cat, or maybe you have an orange cat. Eight is of infinity and of new beginnings. I feel like Halloween is one of your favorite holidays. Yes, I feel like you're into this, but you don't wear it. You know what I'm saying? Because it came in the reverse. Yes, someone who eats this crappy food all the time, which is really bad for you, that has a doggy, a little dog, maybe a big one. And Lux is a high priestess because the moth and the moth, and it would be the moon, and there would be the half moons on the side, and then it's like transformation. Someone with a gifted smile, you know, like a horse, a gifted smile, like they've got a beautiful smile. Yeah, they take care of their teeth and they love cherries. It's cherry, baby. And I feel like they don't know how to come and ask you on a date, but they want to ask you on a date. Just ask the person on the date, jeez. Yeah, cupcakes. I feel like you're eating cupcakes, but you can't have them. Stop it. You believe in Rubber Ducky Day. Haha, I have a picture of that in my phone. It's so funny. And in aliens, fuck it. Give me someone to believe in. Maybe your name is Brett. Maybe it's Michael's. Who knows? But I believe you like Marvel, which is, this is Captain America, I think. Um, I feel like you're a Libra. Libra is one of the Libras. Pachaco, this is Pachaco, so you like Japanese stuff. Um, yes, and this is also Saturn, which is Capricorn, which is of responsibility, structure, discipline, responsibility. This is the person putting their first best foot up. This princess, this woman, this person that is of royalty and that is a princess. She's beautiful, but I feel like she has lighter hair. I feel like she has blonde hair for some reason. I don't know why, but yeah, grew up with like Sesame Street, remember? Yeah, and has had to learn their way through life, through makeup, through hair, and they're a beautiful person. And it's like because of their beauty, people have tried to downgrade them, and it's hard to find real friends. And when you find a real friend, you don't want to let them go. And so I feel like this friend could be testing you out. I'm not sure. I don't know, but I feel like you're the same. Your souls are the same and are connected telepathically, honestly, straight up, like sisters. Um, Something around Valentine's Day is gonna happen. Yeah, you ain't no dinosaur, and it's like you're just so lovable. You're just so sweet. I feel like you're signed to someone or with a contract and you're growing a garden or plants or something or have a fish tank. And something about Wednesday. Wednesday's coming. Yes, wearing these sweaters, these really cool sweaters. I feel like you're a star and you're also a star for the stars. Even the misfit stars, as a safe place. You're all about love. And I feel like you like the cartoon monsters, but I feel like you love chocolate covered strawberries. I love chocolate covered strawberries. Maybe you like white chocolate covered strawberries. I like milk chocolate, but I can't have anything but dark chocolate. Believe it or not. Yep. So, anyways, that's what I got for you, collective, on the charms. So crazy. I'm also hearing the initials CEGAE. Did I say E? I did. X R J M S. Mm-hmm. A wedding is gonna happen. Something about a wedding. This situation involves a marriage very soon, clearly decided. If you're wondering. Oops. Anyways. I just want to say thank you guys for joining me again tonight. It's been an hour and like almost 2 hours, and I'm exhausted. And thank you so much for joining, subscribing, and liking. I love you all. Please hit the all buttons so you don't miss a live. They're really awesome, and the conversations are great. And let's grow together and learn together, be part of this soul tribin vibin family. Be a superstar with us. Help me reach 1,000. subscribers so I can help even more people. And you can make a difference too for free and help other people just by the straw thing. Check out the floating straws video on this channel. I know most people don't care, but I'm trying. I'm trying. So please help me out there, and I thank you if you do. And I'll know if you like it and share it. Thank you guys so much for everything. And that's the message. I love you guys.